things you got rather than what you roll with.
Wait, what was your guy? What was the way you guys did? For uplift?
I did it to where like, if you got, I think we had our first blue goes down.
Yeah.
Well,
first blue down.
I think we had all of our oranges go north, or whichever platform had the most opens, if I remember right.
No, I was going to say, the way we did it is the oranges would always go...
Oh.
You know, the one that gets a single thing would always go opposite that.
Yeah.
It's in the same corner but opposite, so it's always the same one rather than some say always go north and then you've got a person reacting and then fucking up things.
All three yellow lateral, which just means yellows. Just go to their left or right.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And the nice thing about Titans is you can always jump off a cliff to save people down too. Like,
yeah.
The fights. So, while we're going through it, if someone fucks up, they can just take a dive and we just raise them. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about DPS.
Yeah, we just need to get another person.
Honestly, if Valid just goes on a DPS, I can solo heal it. Huh.
If you want to try it, you can tell.
I mean, I could, but double dancer and end up fucking each other's Esprit gain.
Yeah, but if we don't need another healer for it.
Oh, we got it.
There we go. Hello.
I appreciate the group wanting to do that. I've joined a few parties over the last couple of weeks, and none of them have even managed to get in. They'd always collapse for. Which is weird because I would think people would still be wanting to do team.
Well, people are doing the group. They're doing best. Do it, killer too.
Oh my! You're cutting out in the middle of words, sir.
Thank God that wasn't just me.
I was saying after doing that, they're probably just getting the group they're gonna run with to do it a couple times before going in.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You only need one clear for it, right? To unlock T?
You only need one clear to unlock, but you want people to have weapons. Some jobs are gonna want the bodies.
That's true.
Until like 5.4 is when the dungeon gear will be better than.
Maybe. Depends on if they do it again. They might, put it up 5 items or down 5 to not get that advantage.
If that happens, wouldn't the job gear, the 480 job gear, be the best in slot because of the material slots?
No.
No, because it sinks down.
Yeah, if it sinks down, materia is ignored.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So then at that point, you're trading off 5 eye levels of main stat for materia.
Yeah, not worth. That's how it was for Ultimate Coil, though, wasn't it? Where the Anema's gear was the best in slot?
Not the fully upgraded. You stopped one upgrade short, and that left it at, what was it, 345?
Yeah, something like that.
And then the final stage was 355, which is the one that had the 5 materia.
I think they should keep doing that, because that's kind of a neat thematic thing, I think. Where, like, your job gear is the best for the ultimate fight.
I mean, it wasn't
Well, I
even
think it was
all
more of
across the
that.
board.
I think it was more of an unintentional thing. on their part.
It's either you stopped short of fully upgrading it, or you had to make a second set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think they just... It's Square Enix. I really don't think they had the foresight to think, oh, we're giving them this gear that will give them a really big leg up on this fight that already doesn't have very heavy DPS check.
Probably not. I know.
How do we want to split things up? So, as far as the cargo, when he jumps and transforms, we'll just have the party, then the DPS, then the tank, then the healer. So like, if he jumped to 1, the party goes to 1, DPS to 2, tank to 3, healer to 4. I don't really want to get into the optimization stuff since we should just blow through it.
Yeah.
For the first uplift, let's just do the oranges go to the 2 squares and yellows go to 3.
Okay.
Second uplift, myself and I guess Albus, because Dancer has melee things, can go north, and then both casters can go south. Tanks and healers need to establish who's going east side and west side.
I'll go with my usual Leviathan side.
Oh wait, never mind. Frey can go front. I didn't realize you were on.
Was waiting for it.
So yeah, Frey front, Maru and Albus in the back.
Question for the first healer trails. I'm not sure if with Echo we'll have like LB2 there.
Let's not.
Or even
Let's
LB1.
just melee them Frey Titan. We'll just pop the jails.
Yeah, it should be easy with gear and everything. When you said tanks in here that's going west and east, that's for uplift, right?
For the second uplift, we'll just have one tank healer up the east and the other tank.
I'll take east in that case.
That works because I'm used to doing west for this.
I'm sure it'll come back as we hit stuff.
And then for the healer jails, you need to decide who's going forward and who's.
I'll take the forward one.
Okay.
Probably best to just pull from there. Oh, that's good.
Let's turn those sound effects down.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Or no, I invul that. That's right.
Yeah, and Volta tank busters, sorry.
You
should be pulled like to the north too, not in the center.
My group, we did this in the center.
Okay. So that really threw me off. I normally go the other end.
Just jump.
that was hard muscle memory because
Probably don't want to be in tank stance also. Both of you.
Well, it was just because I died.
Try and have them like there.
Different groups, different strats.
And people aren't contesting positions. Also lets you keep up time during the pulsing stuff.
200k technical step. Holy shit.
50% echo.
Venison in 3. A size in 3. Deer in 5.
Check what you've got.
Deer off.
Momentum.
Center.
Flag spikes, great.
Venison in 3.
Look at where he's jumping. Look at where he's jumping.
DNC.
Deer in 5.
Get under.
A size in 3. Deer off.
We're going out. B corner. In. Center.
DPS.
Oh.
AC.
Venison
AC,
in
yeah.
3.
For the first one. BD for second.
Kinda fucked up.
Oh, it's the other way around. Okay.
Gonna have to do the
Going
fast
B.
dodge.
You can survive getting hit. Fine.
Well, this is a good show of how good I am at the game.
Mm.
But tanks
A
can
size
use
in
the
3.
knockback immunity for the second jump.
Yeah, don't knock back immunity either.
I'll use that one first. Wait, no,
It's back up here. Don't use it
Deer
though.
in 5.
I clicked the add, so that's right,
Deal.
because of the fucking. I remember now.
Alright.
I tried to
Enjoy.
adjust.
Need to work out kinks, so just try and keep people alive. Jump.
Hey, we
Elucid
kept
in
up with the
3.
DPS check.
Drop the first rocks A and C, and the second rock B and D. Make sure they're far enough they don't crack each other.
Tank and
I-
healers A and B.
Tank and healers A then B, and then DPS C then D. I'm pretty sure that's how it works out. I think the first one
Yeah.
because they were close together.
Venison in 3.
You moved too early now.
Moved earlier. My bad.
Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3.
Car.
Coming on his aggro.
Ranger. Red. Center. 30 for rock drop.
Sorry, I dropped stance, but I yanked back.
You guys
A
did that
size in
backwards.
3.
Yeah, this is making this awkward.
Be safe.
Just jump. Tanks and healers are A then B. DPS are C then D.
Alright, sorry, I threw me off. That's backwards from the way I used to do it.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3.
Man mode.
I'm sorry, what? What is it called?
It's a line. Takes the others A, BSC.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump.
Oh. Sorry.
Venison in 3.
A and
A
B
size
are
in
safe.
3.
We're going out to C corner. Into the middle. For B, why are you facing him south?
Because we...
I'll use it in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3.
Take busters.
Yep.
Deer in 5.
Tanks, remember not to use your knockback
Dear
immunity.
Venison in 3.
Gonna be car.
Thin air in 3.
Under.
A size in 3.
Alright,
Oh, you sit in
remember, I got
3.
west, so
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Make sure you're in the top corner squares, or you'll get hit by the blue.
Venison in 3.
Left. Stay left.
Venison in. Deer in 5.
Tanks go to spots. Knock back. Nobody cares about the blue. Don't move the tanks with it. Staff.
A size in 3.
Tanks and healers in the back. DPS forward. First blue stays down. In the corner.
Deer in
Tanks
5.
and
Oh, you
healers
sit
back.
in 3.
DPS forward. First blue stays down.
Deer off. Venison in 3.
Second blue stays up. Oranges are going north. Yellows go south.
On orange.
Long sides.
in for you.
Healer needs to be up. Or we right.
Someone needs to adjust.
Stay off front right.
Front one first.
Okay, so I'm a healer.
A size in 3.
Left.
One tier.
If you
I
line
would.
up right.
Thin air in 3.
If you line
Deer
up
in
right.
5.
Tomo.
AoE.
Deer off.
Tanks get ready to go to your spot. Knock back with blue. Nobody cares about blue, just don't make the tanks. All the way up, Cal. All the way up.
What?
A size in 3.
Left.
And stay left. Stay left, you can dodge right into it.
Oh, you
No
sit
one I
in
need to
3.
raise. Melee forward, myself and prey. Range back, tanks and healers to your appropriate side.
We have both tanks here.
I wasn't sure if I was north or south.
You're
Deer
east or
in
west.
5. Deer off.
I'll just jump off and sack mine yellow.
Oh, I thought you said was referring to which side we dropped down.
First blues are dropping down on their east-west side.
A size in 3.
Go. Yeah. Sorry.
Second blue stays up. Oranges are going north.
Yeah, and this
Blue
is
has
screwed up
jumped.
now.
Bala, don't stand there. You're just gonna blow us all up.
I was going to blow us all up anyway. We had 2 on the top, same
You
side.
can. Somebody can jump with the blue if that's the case. And fine. Follow the colors, please.
Game on.
We have 5 different groups of people here, so not everything is going to be the same.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Do these start for healing?
Deer, a size in 3.
They're both in the center. like
Venison
that.
in 3.
No back. Card. Red. Tanks and healers A then B.
A size in
DPS
3.
C then D.
Venison in 3. Elucid in 3.
These have got lucky bombs twice in a row.
Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3. Venison in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. Elucid in 3.
Centrish.
Venison in 3.
Look at where he's jumping.
A size in 3.
I'm going to C corner.
Deer in 5. Deer off. Assassin 3.
Right? Then left. Nudge over.
Deer in 5.
Tanks to your response. Knock back. DPS forward, tanks and healers back.
Assassin 3.
First blue stays down, everybody else up.
Deer in 5.
First blue stays down, everyone's up.
Deer off. Venison in 3.
Second blue stays up, oranges are going north, yellows south.
Almost killed yourself, the Furby.
It's all good.
Elucid in 3.
Healers, get ready. Make sure you check which side he's breaking to.
Let's break my back left first. So we kill back first.
Assassin 3.
But
Deer in 5.
come on.
Deer off.
Afterwards, tanks are going to their spots. Their front corners. Knock back. Right. Then left, you
Elucid in
need to give it
3.
2 squares.
Deer in
2
5.
squares. Right. Myself and Frey forward. Other DPS back. Tanks and healers on east-west.
Venison in 3.
We are missing a person here.
Deer in 5.
First blue's dropping down, same
Deer
side.
off.
First blues drop down. Don't worry about me. Second blues drop down.
Thought second blue stay up.
Oh, second blues stay up, yeah. Oranges north. Bye, guys.
Elucid
Right,
in
For
3.
heals.
Someone.
Here we.
Assassin 3.
Gonna be breaking a corner. Tanks do your stack in the front.
Thin air in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off.
Right, listen to where I call. Blue is going east to the D corner. Orange is to the inner square where I am right now. Yellow's further on.
A size in 3.
Want three fresh
Will
dots?
use it in 3.
What dot?
Isaiah's cat immediately puts the back up again.
I mean, if he couldn't get a glare count on.
I think I could have.
So it's tanks and healers stack and follow melee. Yes.
I'm gonna go in the first square that explodes. Tanks and healers in the second square that explodes. And then Bray in the third square that explodes. So where Nona is now,
Deer
so we
in
should
5.
stay there.
Deer off.
That's good.
Well, he died at least.
Okay. So Cal needs Captain Gan too.
A size in 3.
Don't know if anyone in particular wants the Black Mage weapon.
I'll take it.
Does it look cool?
Agreed on it as well.
Oh, that
Set
was.
the web. I am gonna roll need on the web. Never got mine.
I rolled the
Yeah,
one.
so
I need the
I
weapon.
think it was Cal and Nona needed weapons. So they can roll the coffer.
I'll use it in 3.
And then did you need the body, Nona?
No, I don't.
Did anybody need the body?
Someone wants it for glam.
Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and freelot the body. Anyone needs the minion?
Thin air in 3.
I can finally upgrade from the artifact. God.
Should we do it one more time so Nona has his weapon?
Yeah. Do another one.
Finally have my weapon and the mount. Thanks, guys.
Congrats on Captain Gan too.
I've been salty about that for like 9 months, as you guys probably are sick of hearing.
Wait, what happened?
My static I had at the time, everyone got their drops except for the tank, and then the static was like, "Hey, we're done. We're dissolving."
No.
And I didn't want to find another static to relearn the fight after that.
Damn.
He is indeed around.
Did Locke need anything for this from this, or because if we're just doing one more, I'd rather just pound it out and then see what happens after that.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, we can log. Just respond in static news. We can ask them if they needed anything from this.
Let's do the one more, then find out. When we do the second uplift, Maru, remember you're always going to the south, whichever one.
Left.
South. Doesn't
So
matter left or
whichever,
right.
whichever one of the ones here will get uplifted will be
Okay.
yours.
Myself and Trey are always taking the front one.
Because melee.
Alright. Markers saved. My mouse gets stuck in it.
How about the east-west, or is it always south?
The east-west is just for tanks and healers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Equal opportunity to get fucked for the tanks, as opposed to one tank getting catered to.
Game on!
Sorry, I spilled water on my keyboard.
One of y'all
Don't
is
do
losing
that.
uptime.
Oh, it's old content. It doesn't matter.
Well, sometimes both of them too.
Oh yeah, sometimes. Depending on how eruptions lay out.
The one tank always goes north, the other always goes south. Just it's felt really bad because the south one's just always. They never get to have a decent run.
That's me.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Into the star for healing.
Deer off.
Put your star all the way in the corner.
I
Venison
need
in
Titan
3.
booty, sorry.
A size in 3.
Yeah, I'm not really
I'm-
over that.
Y'all are selfish.
It's not my fault these guys have pick booty going on. Tar? If you were smart, you would have put the star on the booty. Then we could all enjoy.
Wait, you're presuming I'm smart. That is. I thought you knew me better.
No. Center. Tanks and healers A then B. DPS C then D.
A size in 3.
As soon as I pushed in the ram.
Venison in 3.
Healing a dead person.
Oh, machinist helmets.
I'll try something new.
A use it in 3. A size in 3.
Nobody's gonna have immunities for this, remember?
Should be fine.
It's gonna be man.
Santa.
Oh, sorry. So not used to tanking this, or main tanking it.
Look at where he's gonna jump.
I thought that was the cost for that then.
A size
Are
in
you
3.
in healing now?
Deer in 5.
Under. We're going to A corner.
Filaire in 3.
Away from the bomb.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Right. And left. back. Tanks in corners.
Deer in
DPS
5.
forward. Tanks and healers back.
Assize in 3.
First blue
Deer
stays
off.
down. In the corners.
Venison in 3.
Second blue stays up. Yellows are going north. Oranges are going south. In for heals.
I'll use it in 3. Deer in
Healers be ready to
5.
split up.
Deer off.
Sitting back left.
That's a me.
Deer in 5. Assize in 3. I'll use it in 3. Deer in 5.
Tumult and tanks to corners.
Deer off.
Tanks to corners. Knockback.
Assize in 3.
Going left. Stay left. Can dodge right into it. Remember myself and Frey forward, Maru and Aldous backwards. Tanks and healers on sides.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
That is a
Deer off.
questionable position.
Oh, there we go.
First blues are dropping down on their sides. It'll always be tanks or healers.
Assize in 3.
Second blues are staying up in the corner. You know who you are. Oranges are going south. There is no base
Yes.
there.
Nice getting screwed over.
Deer in 5.
I
I'll
have
use
finger
it in
magic.
3.
Okay.
In for heals.
Real reason I play ninja.
So the truth finally comes out.
Deer in 5.
It's nice to be able to do things with your fingers.
Deer off.
Tanks, do your thing forward.
Assize in 3.
It'll just die.
Deer in 5.
We did it.
Right, so Nona needed the weapon, and then
Deer off.
body
Oh,
just...
hey, the weapon.
Oh, do they need
I mean,
Astro or Scholar? That's the question.
I'll be honest, I don't fucking know.
Take
Okay,
the
so-
book.
I
take the
was-
both.
Yeah.
Oh,
then I don't think anybody still needs mount. Body,
Like-
whoever wants it.
I'm agreed on the chest, just for that fat
A size
glam.
in 3. I'll use it in 3.
The dragoon chest piece looks really cool, I think. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It just depends. If Astro in T becomes too big brain for me, I'll have to swap to Scholar.
I can do both. So with that out of the way, are we wanting to do the new trial?
I'm just
guys
asking.
Want to
Lock.
again, yeah. See
Yeah,
if
must-
I've needed anything from this.
Doesn't look like it. Besides glamour.
Okay, sounds like Kirby and Maru are heading out.
Thank you for coming, Maru.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks
coming.
thanks for joining.
Go
Thanks,
study
guys.
for your finals. Go do those.
I know that feeling.
Later.
See ya.
If I can switch to tank, if you can find another DPS, you know.
Do you
Well,
guys
first
want
off, first off, hold on. Does everybody want to do new trial? My mouse will let me click here.
I'm not the biggest fan of the fight, but I'll do it.
I've done it, but if you guys need clears, you know, I like playing with people I know rather than bugs.
I've yet to enter it, so yeah.
Me and Faye have cleared it together with my other group.
It's really not too bad. Like, as long as you know what each ability does itself,
Mm.
you can just kind of...
Yeah, it's because each one's delayed after
It's-
the cast, isn't it?
It's not too bad as long as you kill it before the last thing.
What's the last thing?
I don't even.
Do you mean?
I've just
what-
always killed it before the end.
Yeah,
Do you mean like after second mission where he has those rotating Proteans?
After those,
Oh, after those.
he does
I
two
don't-
sets of those, and then there's a third sequence of mechanics that's just absolute.
I've never seen that.
You have to like drag him to the side of the arena after he casts stuff, and he moves like a dead snail staple.
Oh yeah, we've
yeah.
seen that.
well, no, he jumps to the side. Are you talking about when he jumps to the two groups on the side?
No,
Oh,
No,
okay.
after
Yeah.
that.
which in second phase you also have to move him if he hasn't done reinforced yet.
You don't have to
I'm-
move him. You just do it wherever.
I mean,
I guess you could do it wherever he is, but it's
the enrage is very forgiving. I've never seen enrage. I mean, you usually die before you hit enrage anyways, but...
It's just it's a situation like Vol 3 where it's just like it repeats mechanics over and over and over again.
Yeah, apparently
Boss
you
three
can
and
do
Rage.
4 of the Protean waves, from what I've heard.
I've
Oh.
never seen Vol 3 enrage. I'll be
He
honest.
does. He summons 4 orbs and then dashes through the middle.
Yeah.
Mm.
He does the whole, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to get out of this time thing.
You know what he should have done from the beginning.
Mm.
I've also heard from Sid that this fight is absolute garbage on Dragoon.
It is not a clean fight. Like, when you play it, you can feel how rushed it was. Timings, he can do the same moveset, and the timings will not be the same. Like,
Yeah.
things will go off a second earlier or later.
like Sid was running on Dragoon and absolutely hated it because missing so many positionals. Then he switched to Ninja and then he actually liked the fight.
I love how the first thing I hear is this is not a Dragoon fight.
It's really good timing, actually. Do you want to come on Dragoon?
Well, I don't even
Yeah.
know how.
I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else geared confidently to do it.
Well, I don't even know how most groups do it. I just know how I've been doing it with a group,
With
which really makes it not super terrible the way we do it.
I mean,
All I know is you need
I-
clock positions, and that's about it.
yeah,
clock positions, and then you have west and east stack, and they rotate clockwise north and south when you have to do them on the side when they dash for the middle.
there's a fan strat as well, which is easier.
They're not doing the fan strat.
But yeah, the problem is you have to remember one more thing.
How is that even easier though? You can just go to clock position.
Well, it's just because you can dump all the Proteans on one side, and then you can go to the other side and just sit there.
Yeah,
they
but
only
then you're
rotate-
going all the way to the other side and spreading out, as opposed to
No.
just going to your clock position.
They only rotate about 10 degrees per.
Yeah, but you need to spread for your single target AoE after, which is pretty shitty for casters. and stuff. You can just go to clock. You can just go to clock positions and then be at your clock position. Done.
I do think clock positions is better, just because you're not dependent on everyone doing the right thing, and it's not another thing to remember. And trying to get pugs to remember more than one thing is already asking for too much.
All right, we need a DP. We need a DPS tank. Anybody knows one?
I can
I don't have
ask Sid.
If you want to grab a healer, I can tank.
Okay, so we can take literally anything.
Let me ask Sid if he's up.
I
I mean, hell, I could go on Dancer, just don't cringe on my terrible DPS.
I don't have connections on this character. My stuff is all on. I'd have to look over in people.
Want to
I'm
buy
a
a
solo
counter-wide,
player. I have friends.
Vala, you just play whack-a-mole with your buttons.
pretty much.
I
Then,
can
then
go-
you hit flourish and they all pop up at once.
I think
Yeah.
as long as we get an anchor or DPS, we're fine, because most of us can shuffle around. Also, the freaking Skysteel stuff not having CP or GP on them is stupid.
That's how they've usually done it. It means that crafted still retains a slight edge unless
If you're
wait
penta
less.
melded, it's better. If you're barely melded,
Well, and you do have to. You do have a goal for CP to meet. The more CP you have, the better off you are.
Yeah, plus you can get all the
CP
materia
rotations for
through
the Skysteel stuff.
you can get all the materia you need through whatchamacallit, yellow scripts.
yellow scripts.
Just wait till the fucking syrup is on.
That too.
You get 200 to 300 scripts per turn in. Just easy to make.
I guess looking at the difficulty rating for the oddly stuff, it is really fucking easy.
Like this is
Just
the
a lot of time
first
investment.
tier so far that it's like I don't even on my non-specialist jobs I can 100% HQ and don't have to use syrup.
Yeah. I don't know. I had figured the Skysteel stuff would be like a super grindy way to like hyper specialize in something.
No, they've always
this-
done gathers and crafters. You will get more out of it from the crafted gear, but the
Oh,
grinded stuff, it's always a way to catch up.
kind of.
Oh,
This
the
time
scripts,
they've
yeah.
This time they've built it as a craft relic, not
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, unless they keep going down those, like, I don't have CP on my tools, and the crafted is can still have more.
My concern is that they'll do what they've done with every other goddamn relic, where in the last patch of the expansion, it's the best in slot.
If
But it's
but
also
yeah,
the
well,
last patch.
yeah,
Why
was gonna say-
does it even matter at that point?
Because
in
that's
the
also
last
what's going to carry you through the next expansion.
if in the last patch it's best in slot, chances are you already have a rotation that will work on all of the gear so far. Everything you can craft.
Well, you don't even
Sid-
need it at that point.
Yeah.
Or you
Sid
saying?
can come, he just needs 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh. Just trying to figure out if it's worth the
By the
grind or
way-
not.
I'm just, I've never told you I'm an idiot.
Maybe.
What'd you do?
Did you
I sent-
open
Did you
the
open it on the road job?
No. You remember how I said I needed earrings? For like,
You're
3
really
months.
testing my memory on that one.
Well, either way, for like the last 2-ish, 3-ish weeks, I've been saying, "Oh, I need earrings." That's the last actual piece I need, other than just upgrades. I fucking
had them
heard
in
it this
your-
entire time.
Good job.
I suppose
I
I
am at
should pop this
$4.99
coffer.
item, and it makes me happy and
Unable to change class of jobs at this time. Looks like they put a delay after opening the coffer. Yeah. I just like what the fuck when you said that. We are waiting a few minutes for Sid, I believe, and then well, then I'm going to be failing and watching you guys beat the fight.
it's really not that bad.
A lot of it is just baiting things properly.
Mm.
As long as you bait things right, it'll so pretty easy. If you bait things efficiently fast.
I mean, if in doubt, just sit on his butt. You'll be fine.
I don't know. Sometimes his butt is.
Well, I suppose. But so is the Titan mount a 2-seater?
Or
It has the regalia sound effects. That's awful.
And if you look at it straight on, it looks like Captain Gantu
Who's Captain Gantu?
from Lilo and Stitch.
Sid is logging in, but he's still gonna be a bit. He still has to finish his half-stone game.
It does look like that. Big him.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I wonder if we'll ever get like a chocobo carriage, like the thing that you start up in the opening cinematic. The whale is bigger than that thing.
Blech. So how you sleep, Block?
They'll put effort into mounts if they can sell on Mog Station for 30.
By the way, it's good that we cleared all the fights yesterday, because all of NA just died around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. East.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah. Din Sun Tzu is actually one of the major internet nodes nearby because other services were affected.
Yeah, it was major nodes.
Gotta love the US internet infrastructure.
You mean the mass 90K?
Yeah. The servers, some people were still able to log in if they weren't routed through that nerve, may as well be, node that died.
The timing of that. Like,
The timing of that was terrible.
It's right when my other group was in the middle of a Ramu pool.
I got a message from one of my friends on Discord, and he was sending me a random porn game. And then, as soon as I opened the message and saw it, my game in the background went black, and it was like, I was just like, what?
What did you
just
send
crashed
me?
my internet.
Your degeneracy has gone too far. It crashed your own internet.
Hey Sid, thanks for coming.
Hello.
Hello, person.
Playing.
I mean, the guy in it was pretty hot. I could understand. Say when you're ready for Felicia stream. So,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is it really worth saying Felicia at this point?
yes. Still,
We're literally gonna go into it.
I know. He's still Felicia.
He's still Felicia, no matter what.
Yeah. You take what joy you can in these times.
That's what Ina calls him, and we just adapt what Ina says.
Yeah, Ina's
I
like
mean-
the ringleader around here.
Let me have my fun, damn it.
Ray, you should know it. You should know Ina by now.
We have pretty much become a hive mind. Besides when Ina calls out them, makes one call out, and I have to correct him.
I miss the days we just follow his call-outs and they'll die to a mechanic.
I mean, sometimes that still happens.
Sometimes that still happens.
Ink.
Case in point,
Wait,
Shiva
no,
rotating
splat.
first.
Case in point, killing me every single time. He calls out the wrong number for wings.
I mean, I call if it's even or odd first, so.
I'm
Should be easy
sorry,
enough to figure out if I'm wrong.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to you. I have to throw cards during that.
I'm just
If you
spamming
were to
5
buy
for
it, you
glare.
wouldn't have anyone to call it out. You just have to do it all by yourself.
Shit, I finally start coughing now.
Could just be a cough.
Game on.
It could, but my parents have tested positive. Got the result today.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you have it.
I'm waiting on my result now.
My
There is
dad-
an incubation period, so you've got time.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to make him feel better.
I'm just saying you won't feel the results right away.
My dad recently was sick, and he had all of the same symptoms, but it wasn't coronavirus.
I mean, gonna have to wait 14 days on parents now. If they don't get any more symptoms, then they're good. I'm only getting tested because they actually weren't gonna test me, but then I would have had to be in quarantine for 28 days instead of 14. Because reasons.
No, over here they're
Did I
still
say-
saying...
I just kind of always have this cough that I now need to, because for whatever reason I can't blow my nose properly, and so eventually the mucus kind of makes its way down the back of my throat, and I have to.
I know exactly. Yeah, I've got the same issue.
So like every once in a while, I just have to force cough, and people look at me funny and just chill. I'm coughing all the way over here into my thingy.
Do you have markers set or should I put them down?
I'm gonna
There's
place.
markers.
I wish you could save one 4 slots, 5 slots.
I just overrode Ruby Weapon with them on my other character.
There's no point to do that anymore except for them out.
So I'm gonna save these, and then we'll get block positions and attack groups. Yeah, I guess I'll Ruby Weapon. Okay, so how did I close? You can do thingies, tanks and melees, north, south, east, west, ranged, cardinal. Can't remember my normal east or. So and then ranged on the intercard, melee. No.
And I assume range go further out for...
Yeah, ranged will. That's why we have them split up like this. Okay, and then we're gonna have. God damn it, but groups 1 and 2. And this will be for stacking. The stacks will always target the healers, and we'll do the stacks on the 1 and 2. Not each. That way, he's not jumping off King for 1.
Mm.
It's probably worth putting the markers on their heads since later we get a little... end up in weird places.
Okay, I know some are new, so it's probably best to just do poll. Go with it. Group 2 will be on the number 2. Group 1 will be on.
Yeah, but for when we have the stacks while we have the 4 dashes through the middle.
Then we just deal with it. There's plenty of and the stacks aren't exactly super big.
Said he took north, so I just dropped stance, but I've done both.
I don't care which I do. I just hit stance.
Tank should probably talk
Effectively.
about if you're gonna share all the busters or if you're gonna immunity some of them.
Just share 'em.
I think it's easier just to share.
Yeah. They don't hit too bad. Yeah.
It's a lot of effort trying to get all your immunities in.
I'll be right back, actually.
I'm probably just gonna end up forgetting about Terminus again every time.
So the knockback after the ads is what always gets me. I always forget about it.
I never forget about the Terminus if I'm DPSing, but the one time I tanked, my brain just shut off and I couldn't remember that they even happened. Like, I would stack for them, and then I'd go back north and stay north.
Remind me, Terminus?
The line AoEs
Any summons
that happen on
crosses behind
LTS.
you.
Sorry,
They happen on everybody, not DPS.
one person at a time? What was it?
Terminus is the when he spawns the crosses behind everybody.
Oh,
In the
yeah,
charge.
I just watched the aggro bar for that. The enemy list.
I just forget they exist.
I mean, they only get one stack.
Unless you stand in all 8 of them.
Restart it.
Wow.
Well, if you're not standing in all 8 of them, you did something. Should never just be getting.
I thought you were talking about that pop up on the edge.
The ones after the Altius AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget those happen when I'm main tanking, so prepare for that.
So we got 2 tanks for.
Yeah, exactly. You only need 1 tank, but 2
Yeah.
bonus.
You really kind of do. You really need a tank. That might be a little bit weird, some tank busters, but
Or, you know, the ad phase. I tank that as a Dragoon, it's not very nice.
Dragoons can live through it, can't they?
I'm back,
No,
sorry.
you take 80.
Anyone can live through anything if you shield them hard enough.
Yeah, but that's a lot of effort.
Yeah, I guess trying to squeeze just 1 tank in would be too much effort for what it would give you.
When did
Unless
you
that
turn
were-
Sid into a cat boy?
He goes Catboy on and off.
Yesterday.
was
Yesterday at 4
wondering,
a.m.
because-
I've said it before, once you go Catboy, you end up going back.
Just don't look at Hallie's Twitter.
Dude,
I've seen
which one?
You know
Never
which
gone back
one.
to Catboy. It's been 5 years now.
Oh, the one I don't follow because I like using my Twitter in public.
Yes, that one.
having porn on your Twitter while looking at it in public is really the best porn.
I only have porn on my Twitter, and I'd still open it in public and for.
If people are looking at your phone over your shoulder, it's their problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna work as a teacher, so have to be a good influence for the kid.
The first thing we end up doing is stacking on foot. The tank can stay in front. As long as they're faced, straight up. Oh, maybe. Yes, this is influence. Back up.
Whenever you cast Altius, you want
Stay-
to stay on his butt.
Stay
Benson
stacked
in
up.
3.
Stay
Yeah.
stacked.
You want to stay until he targets something.
Deer in
Now
5.
move to the side, behind him, kind of to the side. And then move in
Oh,
front.
Deer off.
Back. Damn.
Oh.
hey, we have a red mage. Thank you.
Every time he does Altius, you want to be on his butt.
This is the tank buster.
Yes, you want to be on his butt every time.
And you
He
want to
stabs
wait.
you with a lemon.
You want to wait for him to target and really
This is gonna, when this goes off, it's gonna explode around him. 1
A
and 2.
size in 3.
You don't want to be at 2.
Nope. Nope.
Can die.
You want to always stack on the butt when he's casting something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Hold on,
Deer
I'll
in
go over.
5.
So those crosses, they appear behind everybody. That's why we're stacking
Deer
up on the
off.
butt. So they're all just gonna go north-south, and we dodge to the side after. When he casts Alea Yakdest, he's going to cleave the direction he faces 4 times, and then 1 behind him. So it's simply, you go behind him, after the 4th cleave, you run back in front. Because the crosses are going on there. We're just going to move like up and down the side of him. When he does his AoE and donut, this steel ring here is the range of the AoE. So if it's out, you need to be past here. If it's in, you need to be inside of here. Anyways, easiest to go and practice.
Game on.
So just remember, if you have nowhere specific to be, just be on the booty. What happened to my button?
I don't know.
Venison in 3.
Tape stacked on the butt.
Deer
Move
in
behind him
5.
and to the sides. You want to be out of range to those crosses. Move in front. Right, we can stack behind here, or at least away from the 1 and 2. You need to go to the side, go to the 4 side. We're gonna go to our 1 and 2 groups after he turns
Deer in
something.
5.
Go to the 1 and 2 groups on the outside of the ring. And just cast
Aside
finishes.
in-
You can see it on the cast bar, or the enemy list. We're missing someone from the 1 group, it's fine.
That might have been me, sorry.
He'll reposition himself. Gonna stack behind again. This is gonna be the AoE around him and a knockback again. AoE around him. Right, first bake these. Stay baiting, just for the sake of safety.
Elucid in 3.
Right, you can move out now to the sides and dodge this to a corner.
Deer in
Make those
5.
off. And this is a knock after.
Deer off.
Right,
Venison in 3.
this is going to be a tank buster, and then he's going to do Ravana counter shit. You
Aside
don't
in
have to
3.
actually bait anything for this one, but when the charge gauge finishes, take a second and check the counter. The counter, sides.
Deer in 5.
And then this is going to be a
Deal.
donut and spread out.
Venison
There is
in
going to be a
3.
cleave facing one way, whichever way that ends up facing. The person just needs to deal with it. We're going to spread to our clock positions here.
South spreads after it goes on.
Yeah,
So this is green. So we
this is going to go off, and then spread immediately after. Spread. And then this is the phase shit. Lock, you can stay in melee range there, you don't have to run out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ranged are going
Aside
out
in
to enter
3.
cardinals, the melee are on cardinals, so they can stay. And this, both tanks need to click the thingy, they need to be healed through this, and we need to kill the thing. It's basically just Susanoo.
Thin air in 3. Deer in 5.
The order of mechanics in the next phase is there's 3 sets of mechanics that go out randomly.
Deer in 5.
Oh,
Yeah, the final hit does more damage
Deer off.
when it dies.
Venison in 3.
You would think it does no damage.
Oh, it's exploding, so
A size in
All
3.
that energy's got to go somewhere.
was expecting a delay before that.
Game on.
I thought he had one more.
No.
Nope.
What happens is loaded is both the spread and the stack. When you go into the second phase, he does both. So you'll spread and stack.
Type in the chat for your Blackest Night.
Did it not pop?
No, it didn't.
Venison in
shit.
3.
It always pops.
Stay stacked.
I watched it not.
Behind and sides. Get in front. The front side at least.
Jump first phase.
Deer in
Stack
5.
behind again.
Deer off.
1 and 2 groups. Out.
A size in
Okay.
3. Venison in 3.
The stack to bait. And butt. We can stay stacking to bait the fire across so it's not in the way. Go to an intercardinal to dodge. Out and knockback.
Venison in 3.
You can use your short cast anytime after it hits 80 on the charge. It'll be fine. Next up is the counter. Star Tank Buster.
A size in 3.
This is going to be the donut and spread.
Venison in 3.
So basically just bait it at whoever you like the least.
I'm sorry, Frey.
No, I'm on south.
Deer
So
in
ranged are
3.
going to go out, melee can stay in melee range. You don't have to move too far. So
Deer in
just like
5.
the ring. The metal ring has
Deer
all
off,
your
a size in 3.
Why does he just fly?
Because this is a
Felicia doesn't care about your
Or use
logic.
it in 3.
Yeah.
this is all Sid having a fever dream. Because I thought you were south because you were south when we did it with my other group. It's like Frey is south, I feel bad.
No, usually in this we make the off tank be south, so the off tank gets the shitty dodging.
Oh, and I've done it, we've just never really cared where that one baited and whoever with it.
I just don't trust bugs to deal with it. That's why I prefer it south personally.
Remember, there's going to be that sort of final burst of damage in this one.
Deer in 5.
I love that there is a minute on the quick time event for the tanks,
Deal.
like you'd ever be in this phase for a minute.
I've seen it.
You underestimate pugs.
I guess so.
Right? Remember
A size in
randomized
3.
order of sequences? This is loaded. So we're going to be we bait first thing, and then we spread. So we're gonna spread
Oh,
to
you
our
sit in
block
3.
positions here. And this goes off. Pot outside of the ring.
Deer in 5.
And then find the safety, lined up with the numbers.
Deer
1, 2.
off.
It's okay. It looks
I
worse
don't think
than
it's
it is.
okay.
Tank Buster. He can just stay here. He'll either reposition himself or we can deal with it here.
Deer in 3.
There's one combo where he doesn't position himself, which is
It's going to
Yeah,
be
that-
that one.
that's
'cause
what
he's
I
not
said.
moving.
Yeah, so he can just stay here and we can deal with it here. It's gonna be Donut with counter, stack on his butt to bait stuff.
Venison in 3.
Stay stacked. Stay stacked, keep baiting. We're gonna bait a green prod. Now dodge the sides
When it's going off to the side.
and check the counter. Check the counter. It's front.
A size in 3.
That was really fucked up. He turned.
He will always face the tank there.
Yeah, that's why I say just chill out and check the counter. This one he'll reposition, and it's gonna be adds and knockback. And then after the knockback, he's gonna do his
Oh, you
baby
sit in
thing.
3.
So there's gonna be tethers for the tanks to pick up here too. They do just light damage. So take the ad.
Deer in 5.
Watch out for the crosses in the north.
Deer off. A size in 3.
You can use the
Yeah. Knockback.
Oh,
Get ready for cleaves. Healers are gonna die. Behind him. In front.
Venison in 3.
That red meat doesn't have mana.
He's gonna jump to the side. We're gonna follow him. We're either gonna spread out in front of him or we're going to stack.
spread.
Spread
Just be in your own line, basically.
and stack.
Oh.
don't have MP.
Deer in 3.
Healer not break.
Oh, you sit
Can't
in
do
3.
it.
And then he just stands there forever.
I hate that sound
Deer
effect
in
for
5.
when it's fan out there so much.
So the crosses in the
Deal.
north aren't actually a big deal. They do very little damage. The vol isn't consequential, so like
So just ignore them.
just make sure people are healthy before it goes out and care. You should try and avoid them if you can, but it's honestly questionable if it's worth melee breaking to deal with them.
For what it's worth, all the crosses, the one to be behind us, the donut, the circle, you can all see them in the enemy list, and they will do a cast before going off. So you can use that as a reference as well.
Yeah, and the blue X's on the north, it
Game on.
sucks to get hit by them, but you'll live through one of them.
That's what I just said. Don't just make sure people are healthy before they go off, and we don't have to care.
Oh, sorry. I was reading this. Also known as I love this UI that you sent me.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
Behind, side, in front.
Why the fuck
You're
does it hurt
alive.
so much?
Calm down.
Dying on the inside. Don't mind me.
I said his Pokemon.
Deer in 5.
We're gonna go out to numbers.
Deer
1 and 2.
A size in 3. Venison
That's
in
just
3.
wallet since it is red dawning. When we do the stacks in the second phase, by the way, just even if we can't go to the 1 and 2, just use that side of the arena. So like Val is always stacking on the
Can I
north.
point out I really fucking hate this wall?
Yeah, so
At least he doesn't
It's
kill you.
it's not the worst. I wish it would instant kill you. It's a garbage death wall if you want to wipe.
Wait, where's Sid?
disconnecting. That's where we wipe.
See it.
Game sucks.
There he is.
Not bad.
Honestly, I didn't notice.
Game on.
Incline party finder people will break you up.
I've done 3 party finders, and we have yet hadn't even done the fight. We would get in, fight over spots, and then I'd just leave.
Yeah.
Or they'll break you out and get wrecked by the Alea Yak death. Bait. Keep baiting.
Venison in 3.
Behind. Front.
I fucking hit you still? Jesus.
Tank buster and bait again.
Deer in
Then we're
5.
going to our 1 and 2 and out. 1 and
Deer
2.
off.
Out at the end of the crosses cast.
A size in 3.
He'll position himself.
Venison in 3.
Gonna stack. Bait the fire cross as well. And then after the crosses go off, you'll have the fire go off. Oh, and knockback.
A size in 3.
Tank buster next, followed by counter. Remember to chill out. I didn't check the counter. Okay.
That's a good line.
Venison in 3.
This is going to be donut and spread. Inside of the ring to start. After it goes off, spread.
A size in 3. I'll use it in 3. Venison in 3.
Alright, random sequence. It's gonna be adds and knockback.
A size in 3.
Tanks get tethers, other people kill the ad. Take note of the crosses in the north. The
Deer
middle
in
is going to be
5.
safe.
Not a good idea to
Deer
walk back through the tether.
Knockback.
Venison in 3.
And then he's going to do cleavies. Get behind him. Great turns behind. And then in front after the fourth. Front.
A size in 3. I'll use it in 3.
This is going to be the spread. And then staff. This one you do have to pay attention to the crosses.
Deer in 5.
Alright. Spread out around the fire. Remember the ring is your guideline.
Deer off.
Check the crosses in the north. 1 and 2.
Venison in 3.
Oh, this awkward one. Right, we can do our stuff here. Don't bother trying to drag him. Just face him north and we're fine.
A size in 3.
Stack behind. We're gonna bait blue crosses and then we're gonna bait green cross. Make sure you're stacked up.
I'll use it in 3. Venison in
Wait
3.
for the green cross. Sides. Check the counter. Chill out, check the counter.
What? Stupid fight.
We can't.
Well, whip me.
Just tailor lamp break once we have them.
400k!
Size in 3.
Yeah, it's because it's supposed to be shared.
I think it specifically hits non-tanks a lot harder than it should.
Alright, be ready to either stack or spread out in front.
It's usually best to just spread. Just to
Yeah.
stack it up.
And then spread right after. Spread.
You just want to be in like your own line.
Better to stay close to so people can see where you are.
That's all the damage.
Deer in 5.
Okay, we're gonna go to clock positions around him.
Deer off.
We're gonna bait a puddle and drop it out of melee range. And then we're doing protean. So get ready to go.
Go to your clock.
A size in 3.
Wait a second after, go out. Wait a second after this cast finishes before you go back,
Got out, Jock.
back in.
Oh,
45 degrees.
Step into
Go back to your clock positions. Let me call it. Spread out. And stack.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Tank buster.
Elucid in 3.
It's the knockback.
This is going to be knockback with the same thing. We can bait them clock positions the same way. Remember to wait for the puddle to actually drop. Deal with the cleaves. And then look at the crosses in the north. And go to safe.
In for quick heals.
And this next part is the one I have no idea how to deal with because I've always just killed them. But
Left behind.
We're gonna be going left. For our stacked.
Still air in 3.
Cat.
Oh.
Can't go there because the blue X's.
Yeah,
And then you just kind of bait shit, different directions, and kind of YOLO it.
He can't do this now because he is not anywhere near the safe spot.
I am.
please let
Size
me
in
call the
3.
mechanics and don't speak over me. So for those puddles at the end, the puddles don't drop with the cast bar, they drop slightly after. So make sure you chill for a sec, make sure the puddle goes down. And then you're gonna go straight back in. You're gonna dodge into the next wave, and then dodge back to your clock position after one. And we do it the same way for both sets of puddles. The only difference is in the first one, we're gonna spread out and then go to our healer stats. On the second one, we're going to go to wherever the safety is from the crosses in the north. And he should just die by that point.
Game on.
You go to the safe spot with the stacks, like at the end there. You want to go back towards the middle for the blue, because you want to bait his swipe. You can also bait it north or south.
I'm ready.
If I remember right. In most bugs, when we've got to that point, we just gotta YOLO'd it or just took it home. We're fine.
Game on.
Stack up.
Reflect snake.
Venison in
Stay
3.
stack. Baiting another thing. Behind and sides. Front. So you can just stay in front when we're baiting if you want.
I don't mind moving back.
Deer in 5.
Like, going out to our stack. Out.
A size in 3.
He'll reposition himself.
Venison in 3. Deer in 5.
This will be the knockback after we bait the fire.
Deer off.
Sorry, bait these first two, and then the fire. Keep baiting. Alright, go to the sides. Out and knockback. I'm tanking.
Assize in 3.
Tank buster. And then counter. To use your immunity.
Heavy healing.
Check the counter. Careful, bag. Bait the wind at your least favorite person. Red. Wait for the green to go off before you leave the ring. Red.
Who said it was a good idea to give this guy positionals?
Assize in 3. Deer in
You
5.
can tell that nobody at the development team plays Dragoon.
Or
Deal.
melee for that matter.
You don't play Black Mage.
All black mage.
They gotta follow your GP.
Venison in 3. Elucid in 3. Deer in 5. Deer off. Assize in 3.
It's going to be counter. Bait behind. Bait behind. Keep baiting after this. We're baiting the green as well. Bait the green. Dodge
Deer
the
in
side.
5.
Stay on the sides. No, sides. Check the counter. Check the counter. He's countering sides. And then tank lifter.
Elucid in 3. Deer in 5.
It's going to be ads with knockback.
Assize in 3. Venison in 3.
Check the crosses if you feel
Deer in
inclined.
5.
The 1 and 2 are safe.
Deer off.
Knockback coming.
Thin air in 3.
Next is going to be spread and then or behind first, sorry. Through after 4th cleave.
Elucid in 3. Venison in 3.
It's going to be spread and stack on the next one. We're baiting a fire cross too.
Deer in 5.
Spread to your clock. Make sure you get out of the ring for fire,
A size in 3.
and then stack.
Venison in 3.
It's gonna jump to the outside after a tank cluster.
Deer in 5. Deer off. Elucid in 3.
Right, remember, spread out to start. It's easy to stack in if you need to. When we're spreading out, stay close to him. Don't run off to Narnia so that it's easy for people to see their surroundings. Spread. Stack.
Venison in 3.
I'm not using.
Oh,
We have like 3 years to kill it.
A size in 3.
Right, next thing will be dropping puddles at clock positions out of melee range. The cast bar is a little long, so you can get some hits in after he starts casting. Move out, drop your puddles. Back in, stay on clock. Dodge between clocks. Back to your clock positions, and spread. That.
I guess I must
Still
have
there.
touched the
Deer in
edge,
5.
You touched the puddle and cluster.
Deer off.
Alright, remember we're going to do the puddles the exact same way to start. If he even gets through it. Drop your puddles. Back in,
Venison
between
in
clocks.
3.
And back
A
to
size
clocks.
in 3.
Oh, hi. Hi, Felicia.
Get it.
yay!
I got a phone call right before the ads, and I was trying really hard to click quietly, and then I was
Deer in
on the phone when he came back. It was awful. I missed so many.
Deer off.
Go answer your phone now.
No, it's
Elucid
done
in
with.
3.
He drops 2 totems a run, and you need 19 total to buy all 5.
Which is stupid.
All on the glamour pieces you want.
Does the chess piece drop from here as well, or is that
Yeah,
another one?
all of them do.
Oh,
It just drops 3 randomly.
okay. Is it me, or are these totems identical to the Suzaku ones?
They are.
There.
This boss feels very squeezed out.
Tacked on, kind of thing.
I think they just didn't have the time they wanted for it.
No, they did say they only finished it like 2 or 3 days before they were due to push it out.
Oh, no, I meant to say yes. Whoops.
I'm ready. Just have some CT.
It just doesn't feel play tested to me. It feels like how was it before?
Just a little stuff like
Or they play tested in a really convoluted way.
Even just like the puddles dropping like half a second after the cast. The timing's not always being exact, always like a second off.
Trigonometry's messing with me because he keeps spamming out, like, anytime it's a knockback, it says it like 5 times right afterwards.
I kind of understand why they did the puddles delayed, because it's been a common complaint about how things lock in before they actually go off. So this is probably them, you know, trying to make it go, things lock in as opposed to just going off.
But we're so used to things locking in before they actually.
I'm not saying
go.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying they're looking at the official forums and taking things from there.
I think that's fine. I'd rather in micro patches like this, where they non-raid patches at least, is where they should play with stuff and try different mechanics, see how things go. But yeah, I turned off the ACT close for the shields because
Game on.
I think it uses the ability 8 times in every player rather than just one ability that does every player.
I looked at the Discord. It says there was an update for it, so I just did an update, and I'll let you know if it's fixed.
Oh, okay.
8 individual knockbacks instead of 1 ability because the
Stance.
Venison in 3.
Stay baiting.
Deer in
Behind.
5.
Front. Gonna bait fire now.
Deer in 5.
Going to our 1 and 2.
Deer off.
Careful. Out.
A size in 3. Venison in 3.
Counter, or sorry, knockback. Take the AoEs and fire first. Stay baiting.
I'll use it in 3.
And then out.
If the update didn't fix, I probably have to restart. AC.
Tank Buster coming out. Then check the counter. Chill out, check the counter.
A size in 3.
Talon said have me chill.
I pushed the button before it went off, and then the server was like, I decided.
Back
then you
behind.
pushed it before after it went off.
Venison in 3.
Spreading.
Deer in 5.
Up
Deer
the
off.
tornado go. Spread.
I'll use it in 3. A size in 3.
Of all the silly things about, I think the worst is that it just uses the generic Stormblood music. Shadowbringers thing.
Praetorian
Storm?
would have went well here. They
No,
used
no,
it
it's
in the
not.
instance.
I know. But it would have made a lot more sense if they used a Stormblood because this character was actually relevant.
True.
Venison in 3.
I can see what you're saying there.
Deer
This is
in
gonna hurt
5.
a lot.
It's probably, honestly, coronavirus just slowed down their development.
Deer off.
Well, no, I don't think it needs a unique theme or anything. I think it just needed a...
Yeah, I just mean it, the general cleanliness of it.
A size in 3.
Fred first. Gonna have a fire. Watch out for the fire. Fred to
I'll
clock.
use it in 3.
Clock. And we're going
Deer
for a
in
1 and 2. Or front and back, so to speak.
Deer off.
That close.
Venison in 3.
It was
Deer
just
in
Valorant
3.
1. Any question?
I didn't notice they were dead.
Let's just reset it.
So I thought the fire would go off before the clock.
I didn't think we were that close to each other.
Game on.
Venison in 3.
Baiting. Behind, inside. Front.
Deer in
8
5.
fire. And 1 and 2.
Deer off.
Out.
A size in 3. Venison in 3.
Bait fire. And blue.
Deer in 5. Deer off.
Keep baiting. Out to the side.
Venison in 3. I'll use it in
Out
3.
and knockback.
It's out of time.
Deer in 5. Deer off. A size in 3.
Baiting
Deer
ring.
in 5. Deer off. Venison in 3.
After it goes off, spreading.
Elucid in 3. Aside, venison in 3.
I also think it's silly.
Deer in 5. Thin air in 3. Deer off. Deer in 5. Deer off.
Alright, random sequence.
Venison in 3. A size in 3.
It's gonna be adds and knockback. Watch the crosses if you feel like it.
Elucid in 3.
He's gonna do cleaves. Behind him. I took 3,000 damage from the cross.
Really?
Yeah.
I shielded everyone beforehand.
Deer in 5.
I'm just commenting on
Deer
how it's a
off.
meme. Right, we're baiting fire. And then spreading. Then we're gonna do our stacks in between.
A size in 3.
Crosses. Actually, spread. Spread. Outside the ring. Check the safety. Front and back. You can be like
Deer
right
in
up
5.
this.
Thin air in 3. Deer off.
Tank buster. And he can stay here. No need to just. We're gonna be baiting blue and baiting ring.
Elucid in 3.
Bait blue. Stay put and bait wings.
Venison in 3. A size in 3.
Move to the sides. Check the counter. Chill out. Check the counter. If you do adjust here for the counter, make sure you're not adjusting into the green.
Deer in 5.
Tank buster.
Deer off.
Spread around. So if we need to. Stack. Spread.
Venison in 3. Elucid in 3.
God, that sound is terrifying.
That's
I hate
really
it.
loud.
It is
A
very
size in
angry.
3. Deer off.
The sound of Felicia in her natural habitat. Alright, remember we're going to be baiting puddles on clocks out of melee range.
Thin air in 3.
Make sure you're out. Wait for the puddle to drop. Back in. Stay on clock. In between clocks.
Ah,
Deer
shit.
in 5.
Back to clock. Spread out.
Deer off.
And then stack. Stack.
A size in 3. Elucid in 3.
It's on the to-do list. Tank plus
I'm just howling.
Okay, there's the GC healer somewhere.
Ugh, these rolls today are just not happening.
Everything is free roll in my
Yeah.
static now because we haven't cleared Shiva, and I literally haven't rolled over 50 in like the past 3 weeks.
This is why you set up secondaries and tertiaries.
See, none of us care to do a secondary though, so that's why everything's free.
Well, if you care that you're not winning, you clearly care about other jobs.
No, I'm just saying my rolls in general have been shit.
That just means when the weapon coffer drops, you'll roll good on it.
I'm already the first one to get both of them, the weapon and the pop.
You
Mhm.
have made an order.
Nona needs to head out, it sounds like.
Alright.
Alright.
Boing.
Thanks for coming tonight, Nona.
Be safe, all of you.
Alright.
You too, take care.
We have 20 minutes left in our game, so maybe just call it here.
Alright.
We can do more on Sunday if people want.
Oh. Hopefully I'm more awake on Sunday. I'm gonna jump off and shove some food in my face. Take care, everyone.
Have a good day.
Oh, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'll go check to see if it's desynced or not later.